Apple Arcade is Apple's very own video game subscription service, and it's a very interesting concept for mobile gaming. But is it actually worth it for $5 a month? Well, let's find out. Hey, what's up everyone? My name is Feather and welcome back to another video, and today we're gonna talk about Apple Arcade and if it's actually worth it. So let's get to the point. Let me start by saying that I love video games, and I have loved video games my entire life, and I will love video games until the very end of time. That is why I was super excited when Apple announced Arcade back in 2019. So what does Apple Arcade have to offer? Well, when you sign up to Apple Arcade, you get access to a library of over 180 video games with no annoying in-app purchases or ads. Plus a bunch of other cool features like being able to play across all your Apple devices like your Apple TV, your Mac, iPad, or iPhone. But even with such a cool concept, not a lot of people was very interested when it was launched. When it was introduced, it was a cool concept and it had some good titles that were actually quite impressive, like Oceanhorn 2. And when Apple added third-party controller support like the Xbox One controller or the DualShock, that was game-changing and it made the service much more interesting. But overall, it wasn't compelling enough to keep your subscription for longer than a couple of months. Now let's talk about the games. It doesn't matter how cool the service might be, if the game library sucks, well, it's not gonna work out. Fortunately, that's not the case with Apple Arcade, at least for the most part. Apple is reportedly not happy with the amount of engagement the games are getting. That might be the reason behind the latest shift in direction. On April 2021, Apple Arcade got a massive injection of new titles. The headliner is Fantasian, which is the latest release from the creator of Final Fantasy, and it is joined by other titles like NBA 2K21, which to me personally is gonna make me keep my subscription for. And as part of the update, the service is getting two new categories of games which Apple calls Timeless Classics and App Store Greats. For the Greats, Apple added a number of high-profile mobile hits to the service, including Threes, love it, Fruit Ninja, and a remaster of Cut the Rope, which again is great. This new category is the perfect chance to relive the good old days. On the other hand, Timeless Classics refers to iconic games like backgammon, solitaire, chess, and Sudoku. Most arcade original games are great. Not only are they beautifully made and creative, they're also games that you wouldn't be able to play on any other mobile devices. Of course, not all the games are the best, but they're really good. There are some hidden and not so hidden treasures in Apple Arcade that are a must to play, even if you're not an avid gamer. Games like the charming and Pokemon Snap-like Alba, a wildlife adventure. South of the Circle, which offers a Hollywood production disassembled into a point-and-click game that tells an incredible story unlike anything else you can play in Apple Arcade. It might be the best mobile exclusive game I have ever played. Yaga, a folklorist 2D tale that combines beautiful art, intelligent controls, and a great story to make one of the platform's best examples of a role-playing game I've ever seen. There's also other games like Marble Knights that show you how powerful your device really is and that you don't need a console to enjoy high quality games. The biggest downside of Apple Arcade is that you don't own any of these games and there's no option to buy any of the games. So if you decide to cancel your subscription, you won't be able to play any of these games. But it would be great to have the option to buy a game you like for example Xbox Game Pass. You can buy any game that you want. Now, I don't know if this will ever happen, but I wouldn't want to love a game and suddenly lose all of my progress because the game was removed from the service. That hasn't happened so far though, so far so good. Arcade offers other great features such as family sharing, offline play, and the ability to play in any Apple TV, Mac, iPad, or iPhone that you own. You can start a game on your Apple TV, and you can continue playing on your iPhone if you have a plane to catch, or a bus to catch, or you're just gonna leave your house. All that for just $5 a month. Even if all the Apple Arcade games were available to play on other platforms, the ability to play them from your iPhone wherever you are without compromising any quality or performance is just something exceptional. Is it worth it? The truth is, this service isn't for everyone. But if you were to ask me if it's worth it, I would say yes, of course it's worth it. Apple Arcade is worth every cent. The price is affordable, the games are great and cater to just about every kind of gamer. And the fact that a single subscription can be shared with up to 5 people across multiple devices is a game changer. If you're a hardcore mobile gamer and you're always looking for something new to play on your iPhone, you will love Arcade. Not only will you find new games quite often, but you'll also get the chance to play some classic App Store games. Another thing that I love very much about Arcade is no ads and no microtransactions. And you can feel this translated to the games. There's no annoying, unnecessary waiting times and no ads popping up on every move that you make. And it makes the gaming experience so much better. The good news is that you can try Apple Arcade for free for 1 month, which should give you enough time to try it for yourself and see if it's actually a good fit for you. And another option, which is what I've done in the past, is to subscribe whenever there is a game that you're dying to play. And once you're done playing, you can cancel your subscription and wait for another release to subscribe again. But with the constant updates, I don't think there's a need to do that anymore. So yeah, Apple Arcade is worth it. And on that note, it's time for me to go. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, for being here, for being awesome, being beautiful and friendly, and letting me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Let me know if you like Apple Arcade. I would really like to know. Anyways, I hope that you guys are all doing great, and I'll see you on the next one.